Hello, welcome all, welcome Nex, and welcome Sammy. I decided when I played the Steam Nexus demos last time that I'm gonna play more, and this is gonna be that. Let's start. Here's what I have for this time. I downloaded many demos, and I deleted many demos because I wanted to get the set that feels very varied and nice, and I don't know what else. There's a couple of demos here that have a little bit of I'm not sure if they are gonna run that well, as we saw last time. I doubt anything will be bad as that robot game, performance-wise. Hiragami White might come close. Yeah, this is a bit more professional than last time, but still, you can suggest demos live if you really want me to try something. Here's the list. I think I'm gonna try what is selected first, which is Gecko Guards, as suggested by Nex. It seems to be an exploration game mostly. And some of these games might not work with my 15-minute time limit at all, but I'm still gonna use it. Soulful armor crashes computer sing in the past. We're in the age of soulless corporate Armund. Yeah, like more than half the stream is just me reading like product names and teleport service that I actually use, and I'm really lucky that I got them as my sponsor because I've been using them for 20 years. Okay, let's do the first things first, which is lowering the resolution. No need to... Oh, this is a kind of slow scroll wheel. Let's go around here, as usual. And out of full screen, and it should be fine. Let's see if highest visual quality will work with the stream. It looks alright for the menu, but that's of course not very much. Wishlist now, kinda aggressive because I haven't even tried this yet. That's a lizard. Yeah, do it now! Okay, here's some post-processing effects. And the lizard. How does it look? Does it run well? Yeah, I'm gonna get every last piece of my current GPU by burning it on these streams. Gecko looks very high quality. And there's some really nice... I think I talked about procedural animation just recently. And I think like the tail part of the gecko is like algorithmically animated. Yeah, great gecko physics. Looks like gecko, exactly. That's the goal. That's the dream. He would fit through here. Or maybe he would cut himself if he tried to go through the iron bars. Oh yeah, let's go 50 minutes. Starts now. I thought about showing it on screen, but I think it's funnier if I get startled by it. Very strong. This is on the height of the gecko culture, when they ruled the earth. Nice reverberations. Very good. Mysterious Caves, not a very telling name. You can see the Breath of Wild influence is pretty strong on this one. From the sound design and the wall climbing. Although I think the wall climbing is like the main feature of these games. Yeah, looks to be Zelda with Gecko. That's the impression I got so far. Are they enemies? They seem kind of harmless. But they had the pinchers. Can fight too. How is the Gecko Rush so powerful? I got my money. How get through? So this is teaching you to look at different places to find the levers. My impression of the game is much more freeform, but it might be that this is just a tutorial and it's gonna get more open-ended. Is this species called like Geki? Not the Oracle games. I remember. I just remember the horrible looking lizards. And I don't even remember their names. The one to steal your shit. Is it the false memory to think that Nintendo considered, according to some art book, to bring Sub-Rosians back for Tears of the Kingdom? But of course they didn't. Like, all the Capcom ideas are dead. Even though the current Zelda director, as I said many times probably, is the director of the Oracle games. So that guy and probably many others in the team come straight from Capcom. But in a way, Capcom sort of took over Zelda. For thousands of years, or that flagship team, I mean. Thousands of years, the Gecko Gods have slumbered. Don't have time for lore. Very slow. So I'm the Gecko savior. This is very high stakes. Bringing life back to the world. Minish for breath. Yeah, I might be mixing them up with that. Maybe people thought that Sub-Rosians might come back because Tears of the Kingdom had that underground part to it. These are like miniature guardians. What would the dev of this game think that I'm just talking about Zelda while playing this? The developers actually live streaming the game on Steam when I downloaded this. I wonder if some developers like stream their games over and over on Steam to get the algorithm a bit more active. The money seems to be a little bit annoying with the constant flickering of the UI. Everything has to be a copy of another. I think I'm gonna play a couple of games tonight that are not copy of any game. I downloaded one just for the genre combination that I would guess is unheard of. The controls are pretty much perfect. The climbing feels 100% intuitive. Most have record to stream and stream it on Steam over and over. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. I got this far, and then I'm gonna progress even more. If you like a gecko, I think you need to play Gex for that. Eat these words. Were those words? Please give me my vague objectives. Or maybe not even that vague. So you get sort of quests to lead you around the world. Are these different or the same? They are different. I don't think I need to collect all of them. I'm gonna just try doing one of them. This could be like the Breath of the Wild tutorial with the set shrines you need to do. Would be cool if you gain new powers in the game while playing. Do I have a map? It showed a map when... Oh, saxophone. That you don't hear in Zelda very often. Well, that's one of the places. These are too far away. Glasses, did I miss something? What is the point of this feature? You can just make noise. River of Zelda has climbing. River of Gex has Gecko. River of Souls like has combat. Use Aya for tail physics. That's the downside too. Oh, you eat the insects and that's where you discover them. And then there's bird. Okay, bird is also here. That's good. Wait, the bird is... Bird is an advertisement. This ruined birds for me. Yeah, it's a Sheila bird. Does this mean that you simply can't go here in this version? I think that's what it's saying. Alright, let's try someplace else. What was the other one what that was mentioned? It was like a bridge type of area, I think. I think I should look at the final map. It is the same one, actually. The river is impressed by the sea. It's a maze. Shifting stone and water. That looks open enough. So... I'm gonna try to go there. Name setting game. I wouldn't say that's a plus in itself. It depends on how it's used. It wasn't a bad use. Okay, what is this gonna bird sell me? Oh, it's a boat. Very haughty bird with wingless talk. Okay, let's try the boat. Is there gecko sailing? That's a new feature. If there is like proper water, going over the different islands and such, which looks to be the case, like that's something you can't find in Breath of the Wild very much. But that's just a Wind Waker ripoff then. Yeah, truly we were gecko gods all along would be the S tier name drop. Alright, all the ways to the boat seem to be kind of blocked. This is kind of the anti-yellow paint game, and you have to appreciate that. Like, it makes you work for the... jumping feels just fine. It's very, it's a kind of non-platform jump because it's very controllable in the air and such. I think it's made more for the exploration than jumping challenges. That might be why it looks weird, but it doesn't feel bad at all. At least to me. I don't see an entrance. This game is not good for the 50-minute time limit, and that's not the game's fault. Is this part of the same structure? The entrance might be super obvious. Oh, this is just the entrance structure. Yeah, I have positive impression too. I already would like to play more of this. With like no time limits. Maybe I'm just gonna go off the beaten path and see if I can go on top of the pyramid and completely ignore the like set challenges. The walking sound is on point. Graphics are as pleasant as they can be. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the world here. Yeah, I think there might be a little bit of influence too from Outer Wilds. With like there are some objectives, but they are not too set in stone. Like ripoffs. Like when you combine enough elements together from other games, it's not a ripoff anymore. Let's see what the fire wheel is there. this is maybe something too. This whole area feels like you slowly solve things here and they start making more sense. Okay, this I think inspired by Superman 64. That's a very good source of impression too. This one a little bit trickier. Seems there are even more. Is there more? Did I gain anything for this? Or did I just run out of time? Would be very interesting game design if you don't gain anything for doing the little challenge. Although I heard kinda that's how Mario Kart World works with the overworld challenges, that they don't really have anything that's useful associated with them. Snake game on Switch. Yeah, I remember that one. But that is definitely more like a challenge-based game, while this is much more easygoing. And the movement isn't frustrating at all. So there's outside too. Okay, I found the path again. You get money? And stickers for money? I heard very, like, hyperbolic reactions to Mario Kart World, which is kind of to be expected. While the truth is probably, like, it's just more Mario Kart. And then that's with water. How does that help me? Mario with carts. Yeah. Another gong. It's great that it didn't give you just money, because the game could have done that here. But it actually opens a new area. Love that effect. Oh, the fires might indicate that you solved the, like, local puzzle. It was one of the, like, challenges around here. I just didn't look at the map even. Congratulations, Gecko. Here's 10 Gecko dollars. The game does have Gecko dollars too. I read for the $80 Zelda. Yeah, I guess I am. It's one of those series that I can't skip the next game. Maybe if it cost like 100 euros, then I would reconsider it, but I would still probably get it. I don't think there's any other series that I'm that much of a drone of. Oh no, my time is over. I wonder if it's just open world without dungeons. We'll see. The previous Zelda game did have dungeons, if you count Echoes of Wisdom. So I would guess that they are testing water with putting them back. You want to kill the gecko? Okay, let's try to kill the cute gecko. Okay, well, what would be the best avenue for it? Like, I don't think there are any enemies around here. And that's the likeliest way to kill the gecko. Oh, he doesn't know what's about to happen to him. There's no fall damage, which is just the right choice for this game. And I think geckos are light enough that they wouldn't have fall damage in real life either. At least at a certain height. Are these enemies? No, they aren't. Enemies are more unnatural, whereas animals are not enemies. You just eat them. I would be surprised if they go back to more towards Link Between Worlds. I would say Link Between Worlds is more like how they arrived at Breath of the Wild. I know, I'll go dry myself at the sea. If you drop a gecko from the moon, would it take fall damage? I think it would have other problems in the way too. Yeah, it is a shame that I don't think Nintendo considers Link Between Worlds that highly. Because that game was a success. Was it fight music? No. But I've heard from many players that they didn't used to like Zelda, but they love Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So I think Nintendo calculated right when they changed the tile. I like both styles, but I do miss dungeons. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, your body is the health meter. It skipped the part where the gecko is struggling for air and he didn't really have a death animation. I wonder if that's a deliberate choice or like a shortcut. That they didn't want to animate the drowning animation for the gecko. Like, Link does have a pretty good one in Wind Waker. But hey, this was a nice one. And a good one. But definitely a nice one. Heard people criticizing Skyward Sword for being just Zelda. I would say, like, Nintendo overreacted to Skyward Sword criticism. Like, I think what Aonuma thinks is that it was, like, supposed to be the last Zelda game of that type. And now we are in the new type. And that's gonna continue for the next 20 years. Can we play EO next? Yeah, we can play EO next. Like, I read it as EO. But it's probably just OOO. Well, I've target audience enough for open world Zelda that I'm still completely like mind controllingly getting the next one. The cool thing about EO is that the game's name is actually the main character. What is the game 2 games down? You'll learn eventually. There he is. It teaches you what buttons you have. Okay, that makes you... Oh, leave a bomb! Oh yeah, game... Whoops. There we go. Like, if this was a Unity game, this would have been on stream automatically. But because this is some weird, I made my own game engine type of game, it doesn't. But here's the thing. You make bombs, and then you blow them up. So this is a bomb puzzle platformer. And because this guy is immortal, he can use the bombs to jump around. The bomber is not good. Like, I don't think having bombs is enough to call this, like, Bomberman. I'm interested in how many puzzles can the game really make with this mechanic. Like, it's for certain that you get more bombs later on. Okay, Frog doesn't let me pass. Yeah, intestine walls are memorable. Again, to fly. The controls and the game's logic are instantly. Like you don't have to learn to play this, let's say. This is a bit trickier because you have to go to this side to survive. Yeah, intuitive. That's the word I would choose. Like, I wouldn't say for a puzzle mechanic a learning curve is a bad thing, but it's also always admirable to see. Oh, now it gets more trickier and like multi-room. So it's not just a single room puzzle game. End of demo? No, it presents you with Metroid elements. If you count bombing a wall a Metroid element, but that's what it makes me think of. It's still like very linear, but not just confined to rooms. Could do a bit of back and forth. Oh, Metroid, you go left, but you don't start with going left. But having a crossroad here, that's kind of Metroid-like. What I remember the most so far is probably V. That was one extra V, sorry. Because that is also a puzzle platformer. But it's also interconnected world, just like this. Yeah, that's definitely the closest game I can think of from what I played. Oh, +1 bomb! That is a bit more of a Metroidvania element because... oh, new instrument joined the music when you gain the new bomb. And now it does look like a caterpillar. Yeah, now I'm full oh. And with 2 bombs. Oh, it sort of gives you... like a very easy bomb jump from Metroid. Like Metroid bomb jump if it was good. Oh, we are saying that too much, I'm gonna stop it. Oh shit, oh, you gotta use the 2 bombs. Genius design to whoops. Ah! To make you like get the new item to make your way back. That's standard, but yeah, the gameplay wasn't as genius. Still like gameplay's not impressing. There we go. Okay, maybe it's a bit hyperbolic to call it genius, but I was just delighted for some reason. We have started today with very charming games, and that's a bad thing because I want edginess in my life. Good stereo sound with the bomb. How to get there? On purpose? No, it just took me a while to learn that the first bomb stays active instead of the second bomb activating. Even that, which could have been horrible, was actually a bit easy to do. Yeah, I want to get angry. This is not making me angry. Oh, now you can stay on top of the bomb. Oh, now we're going left and right. Wait, something feels wrong here. Yeah, late game, this could also get crazy, but it could stay like nice and cozy too. This is too difficult for me now. Shit, I forgot to make the 15 minutes. I'm gonna give myself, how many? Let's do 8. Close to end. Maybe I could just play all the way through it. Alright, but I need to be... I can't be on a bomb, but I need to have... Oh, I get it. You do it like this. You also act like as a bomb physics-wise. You shift the psychic powers in Prime Force trailer. They show it off by showing you the tutorial, which just makes it look extremely lame. Yeah, they don't give a good impression of those. Oh, frog? Like this game just tells you everything it needs, just for the level design. The environment feels varied enough, despite the graphics being exactly the same, no matter where you go. And now I think it just taught me that this part here, whoops, is blow-upable. How much did they pay you? Hey, can't I be impressed by a game? Oh, the fly joins the music until it dies like 2 seconds later. The reason why I highlight the simple graphics is that that's something I'm stressing a lot about with my own game. And I think that sort of mindset is gonna prohibit me from never getting it done. Ever getting it done, I mean. Wait a minute. Walk, but yeah, but there's a little bit of problem here. Oh, that kills you. Like, if I go there to get the fly, I need the bomb to make my way out too. And I need to pre-make it here, right? Maybe I blow this up and then I'll make the thing. No? Like, to you, does it seem like an easy puzzle? Because I'm not getting the solution. I do control when the bomb explodes. Oh, it's like... Yeah, I don't know. Why did that take me so long? Actually, I didn't even solve it. I had to wait until you solved it for me. Yeah, you use it a slightly different way and I'm stumped instantly. I think you need to put it like here. No? Well, then the problem is... Is there a problem? Like, if I put a bomb there, I can't go through because it's blocked. So what you need... Well, that works. Just use 2. Alright, yeah, puzzle solving. Oh, I guess that's a demo. I do think it showed everything you need. Like, what I would like to know here, from a trailer or something, like, where does the game go from here? Does it add anything else than maybe one more bomb, or do you get fire bombs, or do you get, like, different parts entirely? Yeah, like you put bombs under you. That's what made it difficult. Sticky bombs? Yeah, like, I'm just wondering, like, where could you take this concept? And will this game attempt to take it somewhere? I'm kind of glad it doesn't force you to the Steam job. I mean shop. Or maybe it does. Opera Bowser 2. I mean browser. Yeah, I'm out. Fire bombs, ice bombs, poison bombs, earth bombs, wind bombs, thunder bombs, light bombs, dark swords, cosmic bombs. Oh, cool. You could also, of course, ruin the game with gimmick bombs. Well, of course, those are good design. I'm not criticizing those. But it was a good, simple game. And that's harder to do than... But let's say that's hard to do. It's not easy to make a nice, simple game with a good concept. Anyway, what's next? Let's see if this is a nice, simple game with a good concept. This is Sync a Sound. We'll see soon if this is at all what I expect, because this is the one with the weird genre combination that I mentioned. Water music. Interesting gameplay adding elemental bombs that have actually one use, destroying different colored blocks. Yeah. But yeah, exactly. This is a fishing / music game. So this is what I think probably can't be called a ripoff of anything. Skip the prologue's just tutorial. No, I want to learn how to play this. One day I had a dream. Yeah, fishing games are hot for some reason. I don't know what's that up. That voice of a mermaid. She told me about the secret place. The mermaid's paradise where their wish came true. Yeah, like fishing games invite best viewers instantly. What if mermaid wanted to go with a human like me, but what I know that I want to fish. I don't play with mermaid. Okay, there's a story. This character looks unhinged. Tell me the dev. Let's see who the dev is. Just a second. It's Java Fay. The aesthetics of these games are a bit HEDG to me, but I don't know if that game is from there. Oh, it makes you walk a certain distance and people accept that you know how to do it. Look at fish in the water. Oh, there's a look at fish button. I see one. So far, this is just fishing. Not even that, preparing for fishing. So, how does the music come to this? Okay, you do that with the beat. What just... I don't know what the UI was that I was looking at. This here seems impossible to catch. And she gives up instantly. Twilight Princess? Well, that had fishing, but many games have that. They're from Thailand. Oh, yeah, like, you could see the English, but probably not the dev's first language. Well, eyes are shut. Yeah, this ripoff of all the games that have a fishing feature. Well, those games were perfectly unique. Like, the age of ripoff started only now. In our domain, fish are in sync with its rhythm. Without understanding these rhythms... Oh, let's do time limit, by the way. I'm gonna do 40 minutes. Start rhythm calibration. Okay. Let's try one more time. Looks better. So now we are fishing. I think we are only fishing for the rest of our lives. There's no way out of here. Okay, now fishing. To make the tension rise, press click and hold the charge stop reeling. You have to press and release to the beat of the song to work. Okay. Yeah, the perfect timing is for your input. So I think that's a good way to do it. It takes into account any input lag that might happen. Or screen refresh rate or something like that. And then press and release the beat of the song for it to work. Okay, I think I got this. I'm not really... Now it says the same thing again. This is a strange concept. Okay, level 2. How do I go to level 2? We'll stop fishing by now. Yeah, too complicated. I'm not sure what to do next. What, a circle, a different side? It doesn't seem to do anything. I'm thinking, like, do I have to get this right many times? But this counter here on the left seems that I've done this way more than enough. Game with Joy-Con motion, yeah, would be even better. It's also very accurate. I've pressed E like a million times. Time is ticking, so I think I'm gonna just skip the tutorial now and try it that way. Yes. Okay, here we are then. Oh, here's the mermaid. What do you want? Nothing. Then there's these guys. We golem are handcrafted by our master Lotus. We serve our master. Sell fish. Okay, nothing to sell. Do I have any bait? I have 0 money. I guess it's just a shop area. And this is where you go fish. Mario, go fish. I would say that most design choices here are a little bit unorthodox. Okay, got some bait. Okay, maybe we can now fish. That's a quick song. In Little Toadies? What game has Little Toadies? That sounds so familiar. Okay, I'll save this for later. The comment that just came to my mind. Isn't this game adding something to fishing that nobody asked for? Like right now I could hope I could fish just in peace, but it's making me do that surprisingly difficult rhythm minigame. It's a large fish. Rod attachment. Yeah, like when the song starts, it is kind of a sensory overload. Let's try the large fish. And the actual notes that nobody asked for fishing. Well, I'm not too much into fishing, but that's the rhythm. I just can't get into it. Like, I need more time to prepare. Gonna keep trying as the time ends. I wonder what kind of upgrades you get. It's hard to think of anything that might make the rhythm game easy or something like that. Oh, now you collect them. Alright, now I see what the round thing is for. Like, you gotta get the notes around the wheel. Okay, it took me that long to notice it. But now I know what to do. Little Toadies are one of the cards in the Mario Go fish game, if you fake fan. I lost my game license a long time ago. Let's try pink fish. Never mind. I'm not good at this, but I'm getting into this. I'm not getting into this. Why did I say that? I can't get into this is pretty much what I feel. Let's see the cave. There's some free bait if you look around. The graphics are kinda charming with the pretty classic like PC game look to them. Spear hook, but no bait. And this has been a secret later on. Like, I would say the original spirit of PC games is to be kinda experimental. So, character clash with the world. I think that's like most anime style games, that character clash with the world. Here the thing is probably that the environment is very textured, but the character, well, is mostly not textured. You have any bait for me? What if I can catch like one fish? That's my ultimate goal in this last 4 minutes. Looks the animation in the Big Catch. Wasn't Big Catch like a platformer game? River of Kong, the character's wearing a jacket. Yeah, goddammit. Like, why don't devs have like any original ideas nowadays? Why does it keep going red? Like, I'm doing the rhythm. What am I doing wrong? Like, I feel our rhythm is correct, and I'm following the dots too. Yeah, like, it is because I skipped the tutorial, but it's not from lack of trying of doing the tutorial. The tension gets too high. Okay, now I got it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did I get the fish? Oh, I got the fish. This is a very powerful fish. And I think I lowered the fish's quality by fishing for so long. But now I can say that before time limit, I got at least one fish. That's better than I expected at some points. Yeah, I'm guessing too that this is for Osu players. Like, this is trying to combine two interests. That's very clearly what the game is about. Hello, Lucas Guy. Welcome here. I'm playing Sink a Sound. It's a fishing music game. Or maybe just Twilight Princess. Time is running out, but it is Pokemon. Yeah, graphics-wise, this is kind of like the latest Pokemon. You're correct. It runs much better though. Alright, I don't understand how the big fish works. That's okay. Like, big fish didn't give you the notes to collect. Text quality is better? Yeah, it is. And it's more animations too. Like, it's pretty hilarious how Nintendo 64 Pokemon games could have decent animations, but nowadays it's almost nothing. Where do you hear the rhythm in that song? That wasn't the rhythm. Okay, time's up. I was really bad at this game. Yeah, there are some extra elements and... Well, I understood one of the mechanics. I got one fish. Maybe I click when the two light blue bars reach the middle white bar. I didn't even see that. I was focusing on the rhythm thing in the middle. There is a learning curve to this. And maybe there's an audience for this. Yeah, I would love to play that for 3 more hours, but we are instead going for the next game. Sink a Sound is the name of the game. I wouldn't say it's like I got a bad impression for it. It's just that, like, it needs practice, and I'm not enough into each of the components that I would like have the motivation to practice it. First, let me get relief for the 50-minute time negation. Like, I think I'd like to practice a bit more, but for the stream's sake, for your sake, I'm gonna go to the next game. Let's play a puzzle game next for the next one. Here's a Theta and Paradox on World Lines. Like, I know there is a Theta paradox from brainwaves, And there is a world lime paradox, I think. But what does paradox mean? I checked that this is a Chinese game, and in Chinese the name is Jianta He Shi Jia Xian Bei Lun. That means exactly the same, but I still don't know where the paradox comes from. Anyway, let's play. In Chinese, you can say the whole name in like 8 characters, or you need only 8 characters to write it. And in English, you need a couple more. Add the wish list, and I haven't even played yet. Alpha, beta, gamma. Tota. Oh, how rude. Okay, 15 minutes start here. So there's 2 of you. It's the first time I dream of this scene. Another meme with my remove. It's confused if I'm using a controller. I'm just gonna use the controller. I know why Steam recommended this to me. It is because I've been playing some other tile-based puzzle games. So this is just, it looks like it's the voice trained to mimics, but the whole game is about that. Just open hitting walls and moving forward to be kind of boring. When I encounter walls, I usually try touching them first before instinctively turning left. Space, I just need to keep moving straight ahead. Okay, so there's a little bit of addition that you turn left at the wall. The game has very simple graphics, but it does have a nice aesthetic to it. Do you know? Pressing B allows undoing the last action. Oh, that's how you know it's a heavy puzzle game. You can even undo dialogues. Oh, you so silly. You said this already. Oh, how dumb. Rest the whole level. Alright. So here... you really do need to control them both. It's not just voice trained to mimics, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, if I pressed up on that level, the other would have died. But pressing right did, well... I'm not sure. When do I always turn left? Could it be the Chinese government? And then... okay, you have free movement. Another one is gone. Let's try again. So yeah, pressing against the wall is very important here. Because that keeps you moving. I think playing all the voice trains I have has proven that I like really don't learn anything. Then left wall, it's another wall. Just repeat the left and again. This is a very complicated dream. But that way you can keep going back and forth. Okay, almost out of tutorial. Okay, she's a mage. Oh, and dead. Wait a second. Pressing left the right choice here, because on the left wall, when you turn left 2 times, it's gonna lead you, like, again at the wall. Yeah, magic didn't help not getting vaporized. But yeah, this is a new puzzle concept. I haven't seen this before. Like the you turn left at the wall logic. While having 2 characters. Some things never change, just like clockwork, forever advancing cycles. Very deep. Oh, I put at the wrong rhythm. Maybe I can fix it later. I think I can fix it here by... Oh, I bumped into myself. Yeah, you two control two characters. Like, I'm pressing now left, 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 down, down. Down, 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 right, 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 up, 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 and then left to the end. Yeah, it doesn't seem a good idea to meet your clone. Oh, there's tricky extra tutorial. Just like what? You have seen from Voice Stranger, if you watch that this might not be my strong point. Maybe doing puzzle in the first place. Unfortunately, I think this is where my progress stops. I'm not sure how to separate them more than this. Maybe something like this. The last comment you posted after the last Voice Strange section. That wasn't only puzzle related, that was also like story choice related. Oh no, it's happening again. Think you get it? Any insights? Because I'm not getting it. What do you think I need to do here? Can undo? Yeah, but this is such a small puzzle that I'd rather restart. It's just, I don't see a way to get them into this sort of configuration. No matter what. Oh wait, maybe now. Like if I do one more here. Then two here and that's gonna be the answer. Okay, I got it now. Yeah, increase distance and then do the y-axis. If wall persists after two consecutive left turns, I'll have to turn left once more, of course. So here's the which corner? Oh. Not helping? Yeah, like her internal rules are a little bit complicated. Okay, now we gotta separate once more. But with more than this. This is a game for the big brains. Which I'm unfortunately not part of. Ah, shit! Didn't this previously, like, bring them further apart? I'm gonna undo. I was like so close to solution here. You're sometimes moving both of them in a different direction even without the help of a wall. You always need a wall with it. That's the only way to move in different directions. Was it like this that I got the extra distance previously? I know! I need a little bit more extra distance. But I can't just move down with the other character. Oh, I need to get the right distance here. And then we can wiggle like that. And then we are forced to lose the other one. That's a little bit dark. Oh, now it's more colorful. Yeah, that's exactly the gimmick. Which always turns left when touching wall. Wiggle build mimic maxer. Yeah, that's what you become when you master this game. Here I think the simple character art and the textureless world work together really well. Like they're sort of the same art style but in 2D and 3D. Two colossal pillars of light stands nameless port. They can say this holds the world's truth, the secret of a god. Oh, we are looking at secret for God here. Just had the dream again, the one where I split into two selves. Oh, this is the real world? Looks kinda abstract still. Even in real world, she moves in squares. God observes the world through double slits. Oh, we got all like physical concepts here. And what is this? X and probability? Experiment first anyway. It's not as simple as it looked at first, because now there's like items you pick up. Yeah, now you need to create the clone. I kinda like puzzle names in puzzle games. Whoops. Here we are. Oh no, she's gonna walk off. I don't know how to get to the star that was there. You can say you're a monkey ball man? No. I've tried one and I couldn't really get into it. So I can't say I do. But I played the monkey ball clone called F-Zero ZX. I mean GX. Is it GX? I shouldn't waste time on that. On GameCube and completed story mode. Other than the final mission. There's no space on either side to split. I'll just have to copy your head. I don't think the English is too bad, but there might be some weirdness. So I think you need to create the copy there. And then... Oh, not so simple because there's spikes here too. Maybe you create it here. There's no space. Oh, she just poofed. Maybe you can create it here. Oh, it also died. I get the idea now. You do create it here. Oh, I reset it. And after that... God damn it. Game is harder than it looks, I think. Yeah, it makes sense that you can create the clone in the dead end. But you can create it while facing a wall, if you have space next to you. But after that third step, I'm not sure what to do here. Because that just makes me run to myself. Pretty obvious this is the first step. But what about after this? Oh, I just press up of... Not of course, left to the up is a spike pit. Like sometimes puzzle games can make you feel smart. This game is making me feel dumb. Okay, so no matter what I press other than down at that dead end, it's just gonna kill me. That's a safe move, but then... there's no moves that work after that. Oh, time is running out. I would like to solve this puzzle before the time runs out, but there's 20 seconds, 15 seconds. I'm just not getting it. Here's death. Every direction. I'm gonna break the rules and try for a little bit more. So pressing right there makes the switch bottom move up. Because the witch hits the right wall, and turning left from the right wall goes left. I'm gonna say fuck the time police and try one more time. By the time she has to turn left, she's already looking to the right. Yeah. I think all the turns are animated, which makes it a little bit easier to follow. What if I make the clone here, and then I just simply complete the puzzle? That's actually much more correct than what I tried before. What did I just try previous that worked so well? I thought worked so well. Oh yeah, create the clone here. I mean, create the clone here. And then just walk to the end. Okay, it taught you how to use the fork at the right spot to solve the puzzle. It pains me I can play the next puzzle. It's a good puzzle game with a nice aesthetic. And it seems kind of difficult at the start, which means it's gonna be impossible at the end. It's good. Yeah, and camera pans when you stand still. That's a good detail too. Alright, what's next? Let's try a game that might not run well, which is Hirogami. This is the only big publisher game in this list, because this is from Bandai Namco, despite being made by a small team. And I think this was revealed at the Summer Games Fest. And it's a 3D platformer, so it's something I didn't have in the list otherwise. I hear my computer fans getting louder. Wait, this is not what you're supposed to see. Yeah, the famous Bandai Namco. Yeah, that was you. You were live on national TV. Actually, international TV. Intellectual property belongs to Namco. The instant you get a publisher, you get bullshit like this. In no event shall Bandai Namco Studios be liable for any damages arising from the use of this demo. What? What damages does this cause? Singapore, Malaysia. So this made in like their outside studios. Okay, I'm quickly gonna go here. I'm gonna see you too soon. Game will kill you. That's an interesting feature. I haven't seen that one before. Very innovative. The frame rate is supposed to be low on the characters, but let's see how this runs overall. Not well, it seems. I'm gonna try to do some final remedy. I'm just gonna go straight to low. Looking crusty and still runs bad. Okay, we're gonna skip this one. I'm sorry to say. It is part why I downloaded so many games, is that I thought this might happen with a couple of them. But that means we are close to the end already. Oh. Maybe I got too few. But if I kept that going, the stream would have exploded again. I'm gonna let my computer breathe for a moment. And then we'll go to the next game. Let's as an intermission, add the game to the list quickly. Because I want to play one more. Oh, Deltarune. What's that? There's something I almost picked. This one I almost picked because it is Zelda. But it also looks like it's just Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Like, this could be a ROM hack. I don't think it's gonna be that interesting, but I might be wrong. What happened with that one? Performance problems. Like, I can't stream that one. Here's some AI art. Ocarina of Time with Wind Waker graphic, pretty much. Recommend H-Doom. I don't think H-Doom is on the list on Steam Next Fest. Slime Cam could be good. But there was like a fighting game. I want to play a new genre. Metroidvania games. I doubt all of these are Metroidvania. Steam is using Metroidvania very liberally. Just say if you see a game, that would be cool. Did you already talk about that Shadow Divinity game? I don't know anything about it. You want to see it? Well, that's enough reason to play it. Looks like, well, this does look like a Metroidvania. And judging by the logo, this is another Chinese game. Not that matters with the game's content at all. Do you still want to see it, though this is Metroidvania? Oh, the characters are more chibi than I expected. I think this might be a Hollow Knight clone. That is the feeling I'm getting. Maybe it's a Ad Lispra. Why did I say that way always? Ast Libra clone. Going to be J-horror. We're gonna get some horror very soon. Have Chinese game vibes? Yeah, it kind of does. Did I? Oh, it's downloading. Well, while that's happening, let's try if Artist Impact works. And this is a spa JRPG. And I want to see how that combination works. The trailer looks like there's no coherence, but we'll see. Like, there's relaxing spa time, and it instantly goes into, like, turn-based battles. Spa RPG, yeah. So let's see if there's anything interesting. Game contains a strong language that may be offensive to some players and is not suitable for children. Oh, this is one of those games. Under development, however, it is still super fun to play. That's a ballsy claim. Invoice a partner up. Where did you see that? Supports only one autosave file. Okay. It's made by a hamster. Title screen. I guess that's common nowadays, but feels kinda iffy. Mario coin sound? I didn't hear it. Akane bot. Huh? Oh, are you nervous? Says the bot. Here's Akane, I think. Another ripoff? Yeah, exactly. All the sound effects are stolen. Akane, Akane. Arriving soon. There's 2 of them now. Could this be a very artsy game? Gasp. Well, that's something new. I don't know what the game just did, but something happened. But yeah, we know this is super fun to play, so do I even need to play this? Meiji Spa. It says Meiji Onsen on the sign. Welcome. I still haven't started the clock because I haven't played yet. Oh, now I can play. So clock starts here. 15 minutes. Reservation. Eilis, Atet and Sun. Okay. I'm not sure what is going on with the small pictures. Like every animation is framed, like it's sort of building like comic book screens while you play. Something like that. There's a phone, okay. Who am I calling? Animated remote of Faith's rotoscoping. What was Faith again? Oh yeah, Faith! Now I remember the Exorcist game. It does look a little rotoscoped. What just happened? Oh, it's a bot. So, she's undercover here. I would say the kanji on the sign was very crusty compared to how you can actually write them in small spaces, like in SNES games. But it said exactly what I expected, so that's probably why I could read it. Alright, good luck with works, Sammy. Thank you for being here. Bathtub? Oh, she like dived in, like a bomb-like. Yeah, the game is doing something nice with little animations all around. It feels very lively. Did she really say konnichiwa? How lame. Diving there too. I'm speedrunning through my vacation. Or whatever undercover job she's at doing. Shower. The shirt back on. Very effective. He left because he knew this game is fun. Oh yeah, didn't have to see it. Yeah, I'm just blasting here with my amount of fun I'm having. Once again, this is not one of those 50 minutes games that is optimal for that time frame. Because this is an RPG, it's completely okay, it starts a little closer. I mean slower, not closer. You want some goods. Okay, new location. So this is just my headquarters. And I come back instantly. I don't know what every little thing is, but maybe I don't need to know. Snowy ground. Oh, you can sleep here too. For what reason would you sleep here? Compared to the inside? There's my new location. And that, I think, is an enemy. Let's try it. Yeah, so this is the battle mode. Looks very stylish. 2 random enemies, 1 enemy. Let's be unmatched. Kinda weak. Oh, maybe I shouldn't fight yet. I feel like this is gonna be impossible. Every game can only participate once. Oh, that's how Next Fest works. I see. So that is very interesting. Like, it makes worth it to try every one of them. I'm gonna die, but I'll keep going. Bot tries to heal me. Still alive. This does good damage. The style of pixel animation is something pretty unique. It's very like pixel by pixel style. Sort of impressionistic use of pixels. Now we can only be PLS. I honestly don't get how the battle works, but I still won. There will be more to tackle in these coming days. Do the people in the spa even know that there's like monsters coming? I don't think they do. But Cease as an agent here has come to destroy the creatures. I think I should heal before going, yeah. Really cool mechanic in the battle system. I think you'll like it if you get to see in the 50 minutes time you have. Yeah, like this is... The 15 minutes are not great for RPGs, like I said. But I'll get as much as I can. Let's try sleeping in the snow. If it works, I'm gonna say that she's a robot too. It says Samui like cold on the bottom of the screen. So I don't think she enjoyed that too much. Old man collector. I let an old man collect it. Like she's here to collect husbandos. Hey, you! Me? Yeah, picked up. These around? I think I saw in the... They are AI. I want the golden nut. Uh-huh. Is the nut on purpose with like the light clothing? These are pretty fun, these comic books screens. Rare AI. I think I saw some in the area outside. Alright, let's try this. So, do I fight? I do fight this. There's like a photo background. This is such an interesting combination of aesthetics. Okay, let's see how this works now. I got the odds. What do these points have to do with anything? I have 14 MP. Let's see. Do I have 4 after this? Yes, I do. Overkill. Oh, these are much easier enemies. Then the bot heals me. Oh, there's like different MP, and then you got these sort of like collected points. Yeah, it just looks great. And these enemies are much more reasonable too. And then this as a finisher. And then she's so happy with the bot. I think what separates Akane from other characters that you might expect to be in a game like this is that she seems like really cheery and happy. I'm gonna fight a bit more. Although I don't think I'm gonna get any AI cores from these. Let's see how... Okay, MP doesn't recover between battles. So I sort of wasted all my MP. I understand the mechanic now. It seems good. This hits all enemies. Chew. And then I just attack. Oh, even that looks cool. I think I defeated an attack. Level up. To get some XP, I'm gonna fight the last one too. Hey, that might be one of the ones for the quest. Let's finish this first. One important thing that this game does is that the battles are very snappy and quick. I think that's honestly one of the most important features for an RPG, is that you don't have to wait too long between commands and in the menus. Let's try to get that impeccable, I mean. I didn't get my rare AI core. But these are all the areas I have now, so I think what I need to do next is just like explore more by starting from here. Crit amount of damage for only 10 extra points. Well, I think that's to make the attack make them feel powerful. It's not open. Wait, I need to sleep outside? No, never mind. Never mind. Let's scout. Some goods and new location. But I think I should sleep to get my MP back. So the structure is very clear that you go explore a place and then you come back to the spa to sleep. And maybe there's some random events that happen every now and then here. Like the old man, for example. So I can see the vision behind the game that it's like a mix of cozy and RPG exploration. Long-awaited vacation after backbreaking mining. Okay, new quest. I mean, new guest came in. Can I go meet with him? I'm just being a creep and trying to get into other rooms. Got some mineral water. Oh, there's some other parts here. The tabletop games. You have to pull to get all the tea. I think the game tries to be like very immersive despite having such simple graphics. This is just my room. I wish I had some iced tea. Oh, here too you need to hold the... I still don't get how this works. my time is running out, but I am gonna go see the new area. Oh, there's a new major monster. They are called AIs. The game feels sort of mysterious. I have some level up, so this should go better than before. The enemy damaging me so much is actually gaining my whatever the points are called, like very fast. I'm killing this so much easier than the previous enemy. Previous AI. Level up again. But I do wonder how the character progression system works. I doubt you are gonna play the whole game with just the 4 attacks. And are there gonna be party members? There's from these 15 minutes, I'm not gonna learn that much about the game. Bot has HP and MP2, but it seems they are never used. And then finisher. Golden nut. Oh, I think it's a rare drop. I was about to say that maybe I can see one more area, but I have 15 seconds left in the timer. So I'm gonna leave Akane sleeping in the snow. And there she goes. Yeah, like I think too, like would be interesting in the whole game. But I was also I'm also very interested in like how does this expand, or is it gonna stay very minimalistic? Like how the overall experience is gonna be is it's gonna heavily depend on how the game expands on the ideas. Like if it's just a spa and then the robots appear around it, I think that's like very small scale for it. But it's impossible to say what is actually going on. But it's definitely very unique and stands out easily aesthetically. The aesthetics are they are a very strong part of the game. The strongest part of the game, I would say. Oh, Game Maker is still running. Hopefully this didn't affect my performance. The game I downloaded, I'm gonna play this second to last, is called Shattered Divinities. So let's see if this is just standard Shovel Knight, Hollow Knight ripoff, or if this is finally something unique. The engine is Unity. Game is a little loud. Then let's try. The game feels a little bit like it's made on a template. I get that sort of feeling. Going for Ori? Yeah, that might be too, judging by the large aesthetics. Yeah, but buy for real. Seems like a standard story. The engine I meant to ask if you were playing Game Maker earlier on the stream. Oh, no. It was just open before the stream. You know, I don't usually do this, but oh, there's your pretty boys. The story seems so generic that I am gonna just try the game. Oh, these assets look like they are... Like the pixel size is completely inconsistent. I have to say, but... I'm gonna start this timer now. I skipped the story not because of time, but because I wasn't interested in it. This is giving kind of cheap impression, but many people say that Ast Libra gives a cheap impression. So I can't judge too early. You was interested in it? Oh, sorry. There's a currency. Just like Hollow Knight. Jump is very powerful. View. Now I'm actually on a timer, so I have a better excuse. Yeah, I would like to see hit effects on the enemies. Okay, this way you can look down. Handy. Now it's not so handy anymore. Guess I'm still going down. I just found an old man. There's a shelter east of here. Got it. Is it gonna be a slime, the first enemy? Of course it's gonna be a slime. I'll remember Hollow Knight. I don't know. The game is so standard so far that I can't tell what this is ripping off. Yeah, it's a surprise that the game didn't put another platform there. It would have made much more sense with the level design. It's time to spit on death fast for the timer. It's against rules, unfortunately. Looks so good. It looks kinda good, but there's a couple of things that irk me bad. And by far the worst is that the main character's pixels are half the size than the other pixels. And I think even with the background, the pixel size is not consistent. And that's something I just don't like. It's like a preference thing. But I think I'm getting used to it already. Other thing that irks me a little bit is that when you walk right, you see more behind you than in front of you. I don't think that's a preference thing. I think that's like a design mistake. That you always see a bit more behind you than in front of you. The reason to do that is to make the camera a bit more relaxed. Like here it doesn't have to move so much, but still. Okay, there's a fairy. We can see the map. So... Metroidvania confirmed. Fighting feels just right. Like, it's instantly intuitive. They cause severe harm to husks, so I guess I'm a husk. Water physics are here. What is Smiley Stone? Oh, it's a note of some kind. Disgusting piece of work. Might be used to make things distinct from the surroundings. It kind of works that way, that the main character stands out. But she's light enough in color scheme that I think she would stand out anyway. It's not a horrible thing, just something I... like, it's hit my eyeball when I started the game. I don't have much to say about this because this is just, like I said, very, very standard. Angular attack? Yeah. All directions. Not diagonally, but... Yo-ho! Oh, there's treasure. Big treasure, I can see it. The name of the game is Shattered Divinities. Oh, there's like an enemy arena. These actually feature in Us Libra 2. And I would say that the game's combat, like the initial feel, it's better than Us Libra because that game has a sort of unorthodox combat feel that you get used to. But this you don't even have to get used to, you just know how to play instantly. Mending Crystal. Yeah, they were surprisingly big file size. I was surprised too. Press to get back your mending crystals. So we got the Dark Souls features now. But I think it's a good thing in video games that healing items are nowadays like something you restore automatically, that you don't have to get back to the shop for. I think that's a good paradigm shift in healing items. Rebind controls. Let's see if, quickly if there's a way. Yeah, there is. I think you can rebind all controls. That's always a good feature to have, and I think many games forego it for no reason. But yeah, I don't see anything in the game that would convince me to play this over so many similar games. The most unique thing in the game so far is that it taught you how to look down, and then it sort of like didn't follow its own rules. Yes, Grandpa? Are you implying like I'm running out of time from playing video games? Oh, I fell all the way down here. Oh, you can get sucked into the unhole. Found the secret. Divine Power Vessel. Matching market expand Divine Power capacity. I can't do anything with that Divine Power yet. Yeah, if Hollow Knight is $5 for you, it happens to be. Why would you get this instead? Well, I guess many people are like confused when starting Hollow Knight, because it's a pretty big map and it sort of just puts you there. So I actually know that people who like are put off from Hollow Knight very quickly. Like, this game doesn't have anything like that that would make you stop playing. Except that I still don't know how to open my map. Violent. It showed me clearly I have a map, but... Oh, there we go. I'm gonna go left from here. I think that's the way I'm supposed to go. Click the map. Well, there's no map to click either. One surprising thing is that there is no like XP system. I guess that's kind of like Hollow Knight 2, but the game looks like an action RPG to me. You are right in saying that games don't have to be better than others. But what I'm more than saying, like, I'm not so much focused on the betterness, but like bringing pretty much anything to the table. Like let's say this game had a feature where the pretty boy god tried to get into your brain every now and then, and you had to like keep pressing the buttons to keep him out. Like that would be one memorable feature, but this game doesn't have anything like that. Maybe the feature would be if this game was like very cheap. But that's definitely not very interesting. And then, of course, one other thing is that if the game was made just for fun, then it doesn't have to meet any criteria. Then it can be just something the developer wants to, like, developer wants to make. So games don't have to be a product, you're right. But this game being in Steam Next Fest, not Game Fest, is presented as a product. So that makes me treat it like a product. Like if this game was on for free on the dev's website, then it wouldn't be a product in that sense, and I would probably treat it differently. Like wow, how good this free game is. But I don't think this is gonna be free. Yeah, them having a price tag is exactly what I see as a criteria of being a product. Or being presented as a product. That's pretty much all it needs for me. But even if this was free, and I didn't consider this as a product at all, still personally I would think this is a pretty uninteresting game. But it's not bad. There's nothing bad about it. It's perfectly pleasant. Oh, there's a big guy ahead. I might be able to do a boss fight. View. Even if it's like this at start, I guess that's sort of a challenge for genre too. Okay, it doesn't stop, which is kind of expected. I still can't do anything with my other meter, like under my health. Okay, now it's stuck in the pattern. Loads of money. Boss end. I don't think I've seen that sign before. Okay, there's some sort of level up system here. Could find a big beast. I rushed back from outside and saw elder brother dragging the boar along. When did this happen? Oh, it's all talking to me. From the sepia tone, I read this as happening in the past for some reason. It seems that there's some attempt at like having a coherent world. You like learning the magic from the board with the magic sigil. Price tag is the way the developer tells you how much they themselves value their own game. I see that viewpoint, but I would say more like price tag is part of marketing. Like it's a way to tell it's one of the ways to tell your game apart from other games. Because as long as people have finite money, like no matter how you like it or not, it is gonna be a competition for people, like what are they gonna buy when there is a price tag. But I guess like in the hypothetical situation where like the developers don't care how much their game sells. Like in that situation, I guess it doesn't matter like how it does in the competition. But even if there's no price, like if it was law that every video game needs to be free, there is still the competition between people's attention. And I think that's like by default makes uniqueness more important. I'm gonna see the next room. I just made it to the city and just made it in time to get the boss fight and to have some deeper video game discussion. But I want to say a few more thoughts about that still. Oh, did I say everything already I had? Let me think about this. Like, yeah, if the price Next has a point, like if the price tag decided the game's worth, free games would be worthless. Like if we take Deltarune as an example, Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2 is a pretty big game when you play them together, but the reason they are given as free is that, well, first of all, Toby Fox probably isn't in a hurry to make money, and second of all, it probably was to gauge interest. How much can you ask for the paid chapters? And Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 ended up costing, you'll see it here. Can we see it here? Deltarune. Oh, 24 euros. Which is like 10 euros more almost than Undertale. But probably from seeing how much attention Deltarune 1 and 2 got, this is how much Toby thought that he would, like the game would sell at this price. But hypothetically, he could have kept all the chapters free, and the game would still be just as good, probably. The thing is that now he's working with more people than not just himself. So he probably has to pay more people. Compared to when he made Undertale, with just like a couple of friends, and mostly alone. Let's see, what does Look Outside? What does it cost? 10 euros. That's not much. That's actually less than I expected. This is a game I might start playing during this summer. I made a game able to be free because I don't need money currently. I talked about this with a friend recently who's making a game, the one I'm making music for. Like, he thought about should he make it free or cost like 5 euros. And he thought at first to make it free, but he decided to make it cost 5 euros because he thought it stands out more on each ear if it costs something compared to being one of the many free games. But his motivation in that case is that he wants the game to get attention, and deciding the price is a way to make the game draw more attention. Games sort of free down out of kindness. Yeah, pretty much. Or excitement to share your art with the world. Games should be an experience rather than products. Yeah, I fully agree with that. But it's like the sort of the sad reality that they have to present them as products. If you lived in a world where everybody had enough resources to live comfortably without gaining money, Like, then there would be no reason for video games to cost money. But they would still compete for attention if the developer wants them to get attention. But hey, I have only one game left to play. I don't think even EA thinks that FIFA is worth $60. They just know that people are gonna they are gonna pay that. Like, that's it's a very extreme example to take an EA game. They are pure products. They are not like the games we see today. Like, these are all of these games, I would say. I'm not sure about Hirogami, I'm gonna get to play it. But all of these are made with other motivations than just making a product that sells as much as possible. Absolutely. But there's still SSR Survives, the murder of my winter crush left. I wanted to get one survival horror game, and there were a couple. There were a couple that I tried to decide between. There was one that looked a lot like Resident Evil, and other one that looked like a lot like Silent Hill, and then there was this that just looks weird, and I wanted to pick this up. Let's see how weird this is. Yeah, it does sound like a manga name. I don't think this is a Japanese game, but very classic message. Oh, stylish screen. Resident Evil. Can I change the resolution? Aesthetic is strong with this one. Anywhere to change resolution? Oh shit, that doesn't seem to be the way to change it. Music is pretty strong too. I think the continuing the game price and such discussion. Oh no, there's a dog girl. Didn't expect that. To continue that discussion a little bit more, I think the barrier between indie games and like AA games is being broken at the moment. In the way that I think AA games are on their way out. And games are like veering a bit more towards being a smaller budget. And probably more unique through that. I'm just thinking, how should I play this? Because I can see the chat if there's a resolution change. There's a goth girl with a bat. I'll try to put the chat on top. Should have seen this beforehand. Why couldn't the game just have a resolution like selection? I'm gonna do this in don't call it a chat fight. Call it a discussion. Yeah, Lucas gonna drop the bombs on you. Be aware. But I think there's been a lot of interesting points here, so don't call them bombs. Call them arguments. There is one way I think I can make this work, which is to like put a Windows command on this. I'm sorry, but this will take a little bit. Maybe you can read Minecraft jokes in the meantime to entertain yourself. Oh, okay, I did this joke already. But I'll try to fix this fast. So I make a shortcut of this. And then I'll write the command on that shortcut, which is screen full screen 0, and then set the resolution screen height 1080, screen width 1920. And this should force the game to run in a window. And it works on Unity games. It doesn't work on Godot games for some reason. Not valid. Oh, there's an extra space. What is wrong here? Oh, I was supposed to put it in the target. All companies need to make money. Well, companies exist to make money in our current system. If it's not fun, why bother is something Nintendo said. And Nintendo walks the line of like being a company that maximizes profits and trying to make something that has artistic value. So I think Nintendo games like Splatoon, for example, it has very like high quality art to it, but it also has 2 sequels that are just made to make more money from the brand. So I think with Nintendo you can easily see the both sides of having like value as a product, as an asset for the company, and value as art and as an experience. So they don't have to have a conflict, but they sometimes do. Like for example, a Ubisoft game, if it's good, it makes you still accept like 20 agreements, so Ubisoft can collect data from you while you play the game. Even if the game is good and good as an experience, there's still like a long shadow of money making over it. In the long run, I think for the company, it's the best to balance the aspects. But many companies care just for the next quarter and to pay their shareholders as much as possible. So if the people on top can get rich quick, like I think it's a problem with the system that they don't need to make something actually good. They just need to make a lot of money. If the system worked in a way that rewarded a good product more, it would be a step in the right direction. Although I just said that AA games are on the way out, so maybe the system did work the right way. EA Sports will still keep selling, but the game crashed. But for example, Assassin's Creed is not gonna sell into Ends of the World. I'm having trouble with running this game for weird reasons. The game wants to be full screen so strong that it crashes if I try to play it windowed. Is it gonna crash again? It didn't crash. Maybe I can start it. Character select. Chat guy, really? And then we got Rat Girl. Oh, this is a little bit maybe internet pilled, this game. Developers have been using the internet. Pop Girl. And connection lost to E-Girl. Bakery Girl. Tomboy. There's so many. Why is there so many characters? Commit Girl is the last one. Let's play as with this character. Looks like Leon, like close enough while not being him. Looks pretty cool. Okay, feels very familiar. Combo attack. Like, if you have played PS1 survival horror, you know instantly how this works. Camera is exactly Silent Hill. He has the I am looking for a girl jacket. He does. Yeah, come farther than most. You're likely to be disoriented, under threat, maybe even bleeding. Oh, time. Here starts 15 minutes, finally. If you're the first blitz, you remember how to move. Movement is free, but sacrifice tension. For cowards and speedrunners, this game has an attitude. I'm fine with tank, I'm just gonna change it. Locked. Okay. The light in the pocket is just like Silent Hill also. Screws. Okay, I just need the screwdriver. Oh, Resident Evil 4 box. Oh, you can go in the first person mode too. That's surprising. How did I do it? It's only... Okay, it's circle. I guess why not have that? I had this computer when I was like 10 years old. Cheat machine. I don't think I need to cheat. So let's see if this game brings anything unique to the table, or is it just gonna be a Silent Hill ripoff? Room A1. Oh, now I can actually leave. It was like a test if you know the game's logic before you can get out of here. This is a weird alcove with nothing in it. Okay, we are just mixing Resident Evil and Silent Hill so far. But I do like the camera. Try flushing it, why not? Steven's internet is honest. A vision is not tarnished or inked by signs of corporate meddling. Can be seen as an idea of a correct game. That's like a pretty strong term. Meant for people to enjoy. Splatoon 2 and 3 say began development because he knew that would make more money. The final product is more what people liked. I think I mentioned Splatoon because I think many people, me included, would like 2 and 3 to be more, but they always have like the sort of bare minimum of features. But on the other hand, they have a completely new soundtracks and things like that are only made for... Like Splatoon 2 could have just mostly one soundtrack, but it doesn't. Because it does have creative people working on it that want to make more art and not just get their paycheck. And if we circle back to the game I played and complain that this has nothing unique to it, like you are right with the 1 in a million argument that maybe there are people who want to play exactly like a generic but polished action RPG or a Metroidvania and simply like never run out of the interest for that genre. Like they are not trying to select the couple most interesting games, like I sort of am in Metroidvanias, and that's why I reacted that way to that game. I'm gonna pause time for this. But they are looking for every single Metroidvania and are ready to give a chance for anything and appreciate the polish that the game had. So in that case, it doesn't have to be unique at all. So, for conclusion, the reason I criticized the game was not so much for the game's like objective values, but for my own taste and that reaction to it. And that's the point of view I look at games from when I criticize them. Like, you may have noticed that every time I finish a game, I sort of do a review of it. And I mostly do it just from like perspective of my taste. And yeah, I see next that you are rage baiting. Let's continue the game. Budged, not surprising. If you are stuck, stepping out and backing can refresh your perspective. No, I didn't think you were mad at me. I just thought you had very interesting points and I want to discuss them. Like, I wouldn't have given the game like a second thought if you didn't like see the things from each point of view. Without this discussion, I would have said that I played like a really generic game and think of that as a bad thing, but maybe it's not that bad of a thing. There's no right or wrong way to make a game, so what does it matter if it's generic? Because if it's like if generic is a bad thing, we are going to the territory of like objective values that video games should have, and that's a horrible way to look at art. That there's like a right or wrong way to do it. Yeah, Nintendo took more risks in the past, it is true. But they still make some experimental games. I would say Breath of the Wild was a pretty big experiment. Yeah, they are not art is a rage point, but I think it's a pretty like boring point to talk about. Like, if a drawing is art and if a music is art and video game has both, but why wouldn't it be art? Well, some people say that like the most important point about art is the intention. But I think many artists make art with the intention of selling their works, and it still doesn't stop them from being art. Okay, I'm now gonna put back the timer and focus more on the game. Back to the corridors. We still haven't seen a single enemy, by the way. I don't even... I have no idea what the enemies are gonna look like in this game. Could that be one? Do I see a giant rat? Yeah, I do see a giant rat. 2 of them even. Aren't they too cute for a game like this? Oh shit, decapitated. in Silent Hill the dogs are horrible and nightmarish. But these are just cute rats. Anything different than not art point. It's still surprisingly often discussed online. But I think many people do it. Like you said, like rage baiting. I'm getting ammo now. Don't want to cheat still. Ray tracing. Looks perfect. This is the rare combination of smashed mirror that also works. I don't remember what that technique is called. Or that was not just repeating a room, it was a bit more realistic mirror technology. Door? Oh, did I miss a door? I'm, again, a little bit rushing because the time limit. And I really do want to see, like, at least one monster before I stop. The world is definitely... looks destroyed. I don't know if the different characters have different, like, abilities, but there were like 10 unlockable characters. So I kinda assume they are only cosmetic, because there's so many. Oh yeah, we are vibing in these corridors. This game has a pretty cool feel to it, but... Coin locker. I think I'm gonna find a baby there. Door handle broken, of classic Silent Hill. Well, maybe now the music fits better. I think no, that's not the monster, that's just a rocking chair. And there's like a huge hole to hell inside the room. What is this? No other comments. This room looks very different from the previous one. No words about the doll. No keyhole. Must be some puzzle here. Oh, it's a classic book puzzle. What is going on? One book missing. Okay, so that might need to find somewhere else. Yeah, there's like a cameraman trying to follow you around. That's the feeling the camera gives. I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere in this game in the 15 minutes. But it looks really good. It has an interesting atmosphere. Okay, this looks dangerous. Oh, now we got more rotten rats. The fighting is... it feels a little bit better than in Silent Hill. I wonder if I missed the gun. Ah! All the rats are gonna lose their heads. Like in Silent Hill, you wouldn't be able to fight this easily with just a knife. Even two enemies at the same time. music is still kind of cool, and this really stands out. The rats attack me, but they are kind of passive compared to. Well, my health is hurt. Like you see, I'm a warning health, so they did hurt me. Every room seems to have unique music. Do I have fun by being annoying? I can promise that I don't think I'm annoying on purpose, but I might be annoying on accident. Maybe I was trying to be annoying when I told you Minecraft jokes yesterday. So I'm not innocent either. Is that the healing drink? Yeah. I don't even know what I got. Even my knife don't work on those. I haven't seen any wives either in this game. Like, this game is called the SSR Wives. Restroom. It is a restroom. That's very peaceful music too. Oh, they are for saving. Okay, I see. What did it say? There was like a weird message after saving. I missed it. How's my time? 2 minutes. Well, this looks promising to have something. Turns out some letters having a line under them. I think this game does have a theme like hidden information. It seems there's sort of secret messages and signals all the time. I think I unequipped my knife for whatever reason. Oh, this is... feels anxious. That's inducing. Where am I now? Oh, cockroach. I'm gonna dodge. Oh, you can pick up items while there's enemies. Ah! Good thing I saved just now. Alright. Wait. How do you get this? Like this, do I cut it out from the rat? Yeah, you have to like break the rat's body to get the item. I can't like quite explain what this game makes me feel. Like, at the same time, while this looks pretty cool, there's something in me that makes expect that it's just a shit post. And you're not supposed to take this seriously at all. I think the character names or titles are the main thing that makes me feel that way. Because as you may have missed, this guy was called the Chud guy. I found the copper key. Let's see where that goes. What does it open? Yeah, what indeed? Upbeat horror? Yeah, that might be a good way to describe it. Like, it's not horror. Like, it's kind of horror, but it's not, like, depressing at all. It is just, like, kinda. Okay, before I stop, I want to see what I get for my quad. Oh, I get a secret passage. Please feel free to criticize this. I implore you. And then there's like a koi pond here in the church. Yeah, you could enter a room for a quarter. Like your personal garden. Can you kill the fish for healing items like Resident Evil 4? No. Okay, my thoughts are, I'm sure this developer has a vision for this game. Like they set out to do something that they really want. I think this is a game the developer wants to play. And they want to play the mix of Resident Evil Silent Hill with this sort of like less dark thing mixed into it. Like just strange instead of horrifying. I don't think any Silent Hill game has anything as pleasant as this room. Also, I'm kind of glad I couldn't kill the fish. I wouldn't like it either. When I played the fishing game, I said I don't like fishing at all. And in real life, it's because I find it like... I just feel really, really bad doing it. And I'm not saying that fishing is bad. Like, I don't mind if you do it. But to me, like... killing the fish feels worse than... or even injuring the fish than whatever I get for it. There isn't a lot of games like this currently. I would say there actually are pretty many. Not that many, not as many as Metroidvania. But there are a lot of sort of PS1 style horror games. But just audio-visual wise, this game stands out pretty easily. I need to play more to know what to really think about this. I feel really sad to say that it seems that's for this next fest. I don't want to let this go. It's gonna end tomorrow and some of the demos are gonna work still, but many of them are not gonna work anymore. What if we pick one final game to make it hurt a little less? It's late. I'm probably going to play it for a pretty short time, but... SSS survives. Do you see anything? Pick the guy? Well, I need to pick... Like, he's the one who get the wives. What do you think I should play? Let's see on the charts. Vextorial. I kinda skipped through Vextorial. Red's Ascent. I thought about Red's Ascent. You don't want to hear what I have to say about this. Dispatch is you mean Telltale game? Like a choose your path sort of game? Vextorial does look cool. And I kinda like puzzle games. More like cards. Yeah, I like playing them, despite being bad at them. That is my personal combination. What about Slip and Slime? It looks like those Pokemon Ice puzzles. Perspective. Oh, there was a game I thought of playing. Let's make that the last one. You don't look like you like them when I see you playing them. Are you sure? I promise, I really do like them. It was something called Rec... What was it called again? Shit. It had a really interesting puzzle concept. Like you play back time. Let's see, by genre. It's not any of these. How about puzzle? I've heard a Polex Pit has been getting good reactions to it. Would you like to see this one? Or the one I'm telling you about? Because I might not find it. Survival? What? How is this survival? Monorec? I don't... That doesn't sound like the name. I just want to see like a puzzle category. Real-time turn-based card. It is something like that. Why is there no puzzle category? I think that's a really clear video game category. But it doesn't seem to be appearing here. Then we get a role-playing. Oh, there's a lot of categories. Oh, there we go, puzzle games. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna find it. Just click on puzzle. Oh shit, it's right there. Yeah, I could have done that. This is now annoying me. Why did I even, like, I could have just kept the game on my computer. Why did I delete it? Search motion rec. Oh, it seems you are pretty sure it's that. Yeah, it is. Okay, you were right. Thank you so much. So, not to let Steam Next Fest go yet. This is going to be the actual final game. Let's see if this is going to be something I can wrap my brain around. Like puzzles where you can rewind time. Who is this made by? Publisher's Playism. Handsome. Oh, it just puts you the Playism page. It is good. Good to hear. Okay, actual final game. Here we go. $64K RAM system. That's not a lot. Time has come. Yep, final game V2. This is mostly 1-bit, but doesn't it look pretty cool still? Oh, he just wakes up. Here starts the final timer. V2. Well, so far we are not doing any puzzles, just platforming. The main character is very unassuming. Yeah, the main character lost memories, obviously. Like, we know as much about this world as this robot. And then going into the darkness. This game is not very loud, so let's put it much higher. The previous game was a little bit attention hogging that way. Okay, again the cassette. Oh, that room was so nice and now it's just gone. So you record with shift. The song reminds me a bit of the song that plays when you are saving the game in Humanity. It is a similar song. Oh, and then you send your recorded self. I see. It's a little bit different than I imagined. But I'm glad there's no, like, clones in this game. Because those gave me grief. And I don't think this is a completely unique mechanic. But also, I don't think you can call this a clone of any existing game either. Oh, now I gotta use this thing to build some upwards movement. So you sort of program your own movement mechanics. That's kind of the idea. What about this? Okay, it like redirects you. It's clever and it's very easy to play too. And how you see the green line makes it so easy to understand. I think without the green line this might be much more difficult to get a grasp of. Oh shit, I recorded. Oh, it even doesn't matter if you press the record button by accident. And that doubles your... I see. That can get complicated. And then... Wait, you can't... Never mind. So, no stairs. So I can just loan the previous stairs. Replace recorded movement. Yeah, that's sort of how it works. Then we need some up and right motion, which we can get right here. But you need enough to get over the spikes. Pretty easy so far. By the way, I tried the most recent AGDG demo games. And that is a thing where you can put the same demo if you want. But there were some new interesting games there. I would like to play those soon, too. The upside compared to this is that... Well, the developers usually join the stream. So we record here. Or we record actually like this all the way back to. Game is progressing pretty well. Nice. Am I being too nice now? No. I'm just giving my natural reactions. That pause was, you know, the advertisement firm telling me what to say in my earpiece. Double dotted path. I didn't even notice. It was like a subliminal way to show you that. Ah, shit. That you have to back and forth. So here I need to go way up. How do I get that to happen? I guess you go to the lowest rung and then you jump from there. It's not like I can go back to using the elevator very easily. Can you even record between rooms? Okay, that doesn't reach. What am I missing here? Can we swim? No. Because jumps you're doing after checkpoint. Oh yeah, here! I was looking for something more special. This is too, like... I don't know, I didn't count that for some reason. But you are correct. It looks again like up and right. You're repeating puzzles already? This looks like you need to do a couple of things in this room. I'm getting the vibe of this being a non-evil puzzle game. And by that I mean that this is probably not gonna get that hard. I'm not getting the feeling from the mechanics that this is gonna get really difficult. But I might be wrong. So we use first, but we need to go left for the key. It's sort of like I need to invert my way. Just when I said the game feels easy, it stumps me. The music is just fun. Alright, so left and then up. I don't know how to do the up part. Why am I so good at being confidently wrong? Like, it looks so clearly that you need to use the platform to record your way. But just jumping at the end is nowhere near high enough. Can you, like, record two different things? Probably not. No, you can record just one thing. Oh, wait, so I don't need to use the platform. I simply... Or I do use the platform, but I don't use it to make the way. It wasn't difficult. I was just being thick-headed. This was suffering. I can believe that. Yep, it was that simple. Wait, why did it end? Well, I got the key, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, the recorded paths fitting so nicely into environments is what makes the right solution feel correct. It makes the game feel very polished. Maybe it's a polished game. This is just for enjoyment. That joke. I don't make those too often. I try to be sparing. There is a world kind of like this in Braid, but it's more focused on the... Can fit into the block on the left, maybe the secret. I went there, and it is simply... I can show you. It's a landscape. Oh, that now I know what you mean. Up there, that might be a secret. And it seems I just need to do... Yeah, now I know what you mean. Nothing more than this. Good eye. More? Holy shit. We get... music. But it was in the secret, pretty well hidden, but still, when you see it, it stands out. Yep, you get an extra collectible. That's like a good thing to reward, extra puzzles. But I wonder if it's just like a, you know, sound test thing. Okay, what now? It seems like while the movement is happening, something needs to stay on the button. Let's try something out. Like if I come from here and stop on the button, am I gonna stay on the button while... Yeah, that counts as staying. I see it now. But what then? I need like a right, up and left sort of recording. What if I make one here? Best content in games are the ones that are not gameplay related. That's an interesting statement. Especially from somebody who I know likes Metroidvanias. But you know... I think I agree, because if you get like health upgrades as a reward, it can run into the problem where like you just make the game much easier for yourself. And it becomes less enjoyable. I'm playing a game right now called Rabi Ribi, which is kind of an etchy game, so not edgy, but etchy. But it has a pretty interesting Metroidvania mechanic, where the more collectibles you collect, the harder the bosses become. And there's even a mode where you are expected to find every collectible, or the bosses are almost impossible. And you can choose like which mode you want to play. Like, do the bosses get just a bit of power, or is it like a huge change? And I haven't seen that in any other game. It seems like it tries to solve the Metroidvania problem. And as Zelda games, I was collecting skins, the best collectibles. Yeah, like it's much more interesting to get new armor, for example, than one of those orbs. I'm gonna secret finding again. There we go. Was there even more there? Well, I think even worse than collectibles are crafting materials. Like, crafting materials are the worst version of a collectible, in my opinion. It just means there's a million of them and you are not gonna feel rewarded. Is it just the way out or is it the way forward? This game reminds me a bit of way forward games. Like that game where you're a police who can change like the aspect of the stage. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, I think the stream might be ending before you're back. Look, I mentioned when the skills collectibles. I didn't think you counted them. And I don't think they should be counted. They are like unlocking gameplay mechanics, not collectibles. Oh, now I need to like go somewhere to get the right recording. I don't want to stop yet. I'm gonna complete this puzzle. No matter what the clock says. That's actually just a hint that you start from there. So now you chain different records together. Just one more minute. Yep, it's really well planned. I have it to end now. But that was good. I made a mistake when I deleted that from the list. And I felt that mistake by the end, and I'm glad I corrected it. I think this game was more ambitious than 000. But maybe this game had more of a... It had like a very confident aesthetic to it. But this is like much more complex. Think of Axiom Verge having hidden weapons and collected them is fun. I have never played Axiom Verge, and I've heard some like conflicting opinions on it. Some say it's like great Metroidvania, some say it's like a sort of weird designed one. And then it seems that nobody really likes Axiom Verge 2, at least like very much. At least as much as the first one. One seems more liked from what I've seen. Metroid without the Vania. Yeah, it definitely looks more Metroid. But is it so that you don't use the... Like, you don't have to use the weapons for puzzle solutions? Maybe that's why some people feel that it's not that... like, it doesn't feel some niche that they want a Metroidvania to feel. I need to play it, then I can discuss it better. No? Okay. Maybe a Prison for 2. But yeah, I really should play it. That's the end. What I should take out of this. But yeah, that really is the end of Steam Next Fest for me. Here's one final tit for the night. It's the Crested Tit. And I chose this because I thought about this bird today and how their feathers on their head are shaped interestingly. And I see people in Finland saying that they have an interesting haircut, but they don't have hair or cut it. So I think that's a very wrong way to see it. But hey, that is all tonight. Not Summerfest bird. What is a Summerfest bird? Is it the Shield Crow from King of Geckos? I haven't seen any Summer Game Fest like mascots. There should be one. Alright, but thank you so much for watching. Colorful. Oh, is that a game? I'm gonna check it. Oh yeah, select a colorful bird. I see. Yeah, for the game variety. Yeah, this bird isn't very colorful. Let's see if I have a more satisfying one here available. Well, this is a pretty colorful picture, but it's not a bird. I don't have any colorful birds at hand. I'm very sorry to say. Not summer. How about this? It could be for all the violent games. Oh, they're pretty colorful. And more summer-like. But that's all I got. Yeah, this is a much better bird to end on. So, thank you once more. Thanks for the game suggestions. I think Next Fest happens like 3 times a year. So, I will consider taking part in the next one. Especially now knowing that games cannot be sent twice. So, it's gonna be all new demos for sure. That's such a great rule for it. I believe some devs probably are annoyed that they don't get a second chance. But still, it's better for the players. Don't look at come back to tell him sorry. I don't think you have anything major to say sorry about. But if you want, that's fine. Okay, let's give him let's give him 1 more minute to come back. Oh, he's here. Yeah, we selected the bird carefully. I was about to go with this bird, but Next pointed out that this is nowhere near colorful or summer-like to for the Summer Games Fest. So we adjusted to this. once more, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back next week someday, not tomorrow, but someday. I'll tell on Discord. Autumn for you. Well, right now, it's the hottest it can be in Finland, but it's gonna get chillier tomorrow. But it's been like 25 degrees today, and that's way too much for me. I'll get used to it during the summer, but always at the start, when it comes to the first time, the heat wave, it's like a surprise. But it can get hotter later on. It's just that it's been so chilly for a long time, it feels like a lot. But yeah. Hottest it can be 12 degrees. Actually, Finland has pretty warm summers. Even hot summers sometimes. But hey, for now, good night and bye-bye.
The walls are melting. Oh my god, why is everything in slow motion? It feels like I'm in a laggy video game.
They made the right decision. What? You know it's true. Hey, don't worry. When I'm selling out
Is something wrong with you?
not that I know of.